Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to draw some realistic drawings. And if you follow me on Instagram, you must have seen all these drawings that I drew, and I know they look very realistic and amazing, and a lot of you agree that you would love to see a tutorial on this, and here it is. They are not as hard as they look to draw. Actually, they are very simple, and there is a very simple procedure that you need to follow to draw these, which I'll be telling you today, so you can follow along. And if you try to recreate any of these in future, do tag me. I would love to see your recreations. Happy drawing, let's go. So today we are going to draw an orange, and this is the reference picture that we are going to use. I took it from Pinterest, and the very first thing you need to do is draw a graph over this picture in a separate layer, and draw some vertical lines as well as some horizontal lines and cover the whole picture with it and number them. It helps. And the main reason for drawing this graph is to get the proportions of our drawing right. You will see how this graph will help us a lot. And if you are drawing something which is very realistic and in which the proportions matter a lot, like someone's face, you should try to draw these blocks a lot smaller. And I just made a copy of this graph and pasted it on the other side. And now I will be drawing a basic colored background. I just took the background colors and placed them according to the reference picture. Remember to draw a separate layer every time. Don't draw the background in the graph layer, as we will remove the graph layer obviously. And then you have to start with the darkest color of your element, and here it's the darkest brown, and I am using a watercolor brush as it's the most suitable for a realistic drawing. So you will use the graph and put out all the strokes of different color shades according to what part of the block is filled with which shade of the color. I hope this is clear to you. You pick the darkest color and then move to the lightest color and put out all those brush strokes according to the graph. And then I just used a smudge brush to smudge all of those gaps away, and we have the very basic layer ready. And now you need to do the exact same thing with the leaves. Take the darkest color and put out all those brush strokes and move to the lightest color, and at the end smudge all of the gaps away. I think the leaves have started to look a lot more realistic already, and we are going to leave it like that only. And now we are going to add some shadows, and for that we are going to use the airbrush. Airbrush is the best brush to add shadows, as It does not it's not that opaque and not that full. It has lot more gaps in it. So we will take the black color and make some wider strokes, and you will see how the whole picture changes when the shadows are. Now this is the most crucial step, where we are going to use the white color, and this will make the orange look like the real one. And there's a very small proportion where we need to add the white, but it will change the whole picture, and it's just some dots here and there, and I use the watercolor for this as well. So this was the last detail that we needed to add to the orange, and this is what it looks like. I know the shape of the orange is a little off, if we compare it to the picture, but as you know, there is no exact shape to an orange, and you can draw it however, so that doesn't matter. And I think it looks very much real now. And at last we need to draw the wooden part, and I will follow the exact same technique. Thank you for watching, and if this video was helpful in any way, please give it a like, and shares are very much appreciated. Also subscribe to my channel, it would mean a lot. See you next time. Bye.